Iran's spiritual leader appeared on television today, a day after a report he may have died in an explosion at his home. The Ayatollah Sayyid Ali Khamenei was shown urging Muslims to join anti-Israeli rallies. U.S. sources discounted the report by Iranian dissidents of a bombing at Khamenei's home. Iran denies there was any explosion and calls the report, quote, a politically motivated lie. The chief Palestinian negotiator to the Middle East peace talks narrowly escaped injury during violence today in the Israeli-occupied territories. This was the third straight day of clashes between stone-throwing Palestinians and Israeli troops. At least one Arab was killed in today's violence and at least 45 injured. As CNN's Bill Delaney reports, some Israeli citizens are getting fed up with fearing for their lives.
The rage of Israelis convinced their government won't protect them. On the Israeli-occupied West Bank, a Jewish settler screams at a Jewish soldier. Nazi, you're a Nazi, he's saying. A portrait of the growing anger of Israelis who've settled in Israel's occupied territories. Nearby, settlers had blocked a road and stoned Palestinian cars after a Palestinian, they said, intentionally ran over and killed two settlers. The settlers say a government willing to talk peace with Arabs should be brought down, especially in a period like the past 2 weeks, in which 6 Israelis have been killed. They say they'll fight back. At this gas station on the West Bank, just down the road from where the Jewish settlers were run over, Palestinian workers were cleaning up after they say Jewish settlers tried to burn their business down. Palestinians say the torching could have devastated nearby homes if flames had reached the gas pumps. Settlers attacked homes just behind the gas station, Mohammed Hassam says, shooting into the air and throwing stones through his windows.
The children very afraid. They began to cry, very crying.
In recent days, cars have been torched by Jewish settlers on the West Bank. A woman says soldiers stood by and did nothing.
If something happened to one of them, hell breaks loose. But if something happened to us, it's like they don't care.
Jewish settlers say they're just responding to violence against them. West Bank settler Batia Medad says her family's been attacked by Palestinians twice, and close friends of hers have been killed.
If I'm in a place where I'm attacked and somebody with me has a gun, I want that person to shoot. I mean, it's self-defense.
And self-perpetuating, says Israeli terrorism expert Ehud Sprintzak.
An unholy alliance which exists between Jewish extremists and Arab extremists. Both have a common interest: to kill the peace process.
Where hate is the agenda, arch enemies can find common ground. Bill Delaney, CNN, on the West Bank.